big things for us for Live 16 was giving you more control and animation quality, getting players to move realistically and adding physicality. So from a control perspective, we've revamped our dribbling. So when you move around the court, just with your left stick, everything's a lot smoother and a lot more responsive. And now we have a bunch of new right stick moves where you can attack the basket. And it makes it like super cool, super fun. From a passing standpoint, we've added dribble handoff mechanics where you can call a guy over, hand off the ball, which, you know, the Warriors will run that action quite a bit, Cleveland as well. And then we've added touch passing, which is also pretty fun, so you can whip the ball around. And from a control perspective, it's super awesome when you see guys cutting, you can swing the ball around for the open three. And then also, for a pick and roll, our pick and roll mechanic, if you're familiar with it from last year, you had the LT button. Now we've revamped the animation, a lot more screen animation. You can hold the left trigger, screen, re-screen, and it gives you a lot more control there. And then the biggest thing I'm really excited about, beyond just hundreds of new animations, like from layups, shots, and all that, that's a standard for us now. We're just adding more and more to the game. It's our live motion. Our live motion is our player movement engine that we've been working on for a couple years. And basically how players move around the court is a lot more realistic than anything we've ever delivered in the past. So in this E3 build, you're not going to see much new with the post game, but we're still working on it at home. So we're going to add a bunch of new animations, a bunch of new spins, drop steps, shots, up and unders. This year we've got a bunch of new gameplay cameras, tons more speech and commentary from Breen and Van Gundy. You'll see signature warm-ups. So like, I don't know if you saw the press conference video where LeBron lobs it off the backboard between the legs. So all the pre-games will be signatures. So LeBron will do what LeBron does, Steph Curry will do what he does. We really try to amp it up, as well as atmosphere and intensity. It's a big part of it. We've added hundreds of new celebrations to the game with facial animations, new cutaway cameras. So when a guy hits a three, you know, we'll cut away to him. We'll play his signature celebration, depending on who he is. So we've done a lot there with that. From a graphics standpoint, we scanned like about 90% of the league, and so that's what that means is we, you know, scan their face, and then we get some guys will scan their bodies as well. And now we're about 90% of the league, and we've revamped our lighting. So you notice in the game this year, it's a lot more vibrant, a lot more realistic. Our skin is a lot better than it ever has been, so it looks great. And then with the Game Face app, the cool thing about the game looking so good this year, with the Game Face app, you know, you can scan yourself and you can put yourself up next to LeBron, and it'll look like they live in the same world, which will be awesome. So what it is an app where you just scan your face on the app, and you can see the actual scan, and it won't let you like basically scan a broken face or anything like that. It actually stops you. If you don't have a good scan, it'll tell you get better lighting conditions or do it this way. I can't really say much about the modes yet. We're going to release more information at Gamescom. And it comes out September 29th for Xbox One and PS4.